Hi and welcome to my English class. Today we are going to learn about the present simple. But first of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Pamela Palacios Betancourt. I am from Mexico. I am from Veracruz state, but I live in Playa del Carmen, which is near to Cancun. I am 27 years old and I studied languages at the university. So I speak English, a little bit of French, and the basics of German. So I have been studying English for almost 8 or 9 years. I have some certifications in English. For example, I have the B1, B2, and C1 from Cambridge. So let's start with the class. So as I told you, we're going to learn about the present simple. We use this present simple for permanent situations. For example, I live in a flat, or for repeated actions like I use my cell phone every day. To recognize the present simple, we use the auxiliary verb. So in this situation, the auxiliary verb is do and dos. So that depends on which person you're talking about. For example, if you're using I, the auxiliary verb is going to be do. The same for you, for we, for you again, and for they. So if you're talking in third person as he, she, or it, we have to use dos. So dos is going to be just the auxiliary verb for these three people. That's the way we use it, for example, in questions or in affirmative. If you want to do it in negative, you have to use do plus not, or the shortest way to do it is don't. And in third person is does not or doesn't. So for example, we can say, do you live in a flat? And the answer, it has to be yes I do or no I don't, because they are asking about me. So if it's I have to use do. If we are doing the question in a third person, for example, we're going to use she, but instead of she, we're going to use a name. So does Emily live in a flat? We have to say yes, she does, or no, she doesn't in this case. About the verbs in present simple, we have, for example, jump, and it's going to be the same in the same infinitive form. For example, I jump, you jump, we jump, they jump. And if you're talking about the third person, for example, he, she, or it always has to have an S at the end. For example, he jumps, she jumps, or it jumps, and it can be, for example, with the verb gride. So it's going to be he grides, she grides, it grides. So it's the only thing that changed in this present simple, so it's pretty easy. If we are talking about irregular verbs, for example, we just have to be really careful if we have do or if we have go, because if you are going to do it in the third person, you don't do, like, for example, dos, you have to add an e and an s at the end. For example, dos or goes. That's the right way to do it when you are talking about these three people. In the other people is the same, so it's just in the infinitive form. So we do, they do, I do, you do, and the same for go. I go, you go, they go, and we go. So we just have to be really careful with these two verbs and some others that you're going to be learning like in the future. So I'm going to give you some examples and some exercises so you can do it with me, and I will give you the correct answer at the end, okay? Let's start with the exercises. So the first one we have in here is Emily, then we have the space, the verb is going to be live in Italy. So I'm going to do it with you. So we have Emily, that's a third person. So we just have to add an S to the verb. That means that it's going to be Emily lives in Italy. So it's going to be this way. The second one is Megan and Michael, space, the verb is going to be play video games. You can take a look in here. So in here we have Megan and Michael. That means that these two people is the same as they. So they is in the same form like infinitive. So it's going to be Megan and Michael play video games. So it's the same. So the last one is James love chocolates. So we have James is just one person, is a third person. So we just add an S at the end, and that's the correct way to do it. So it's going to be James loves chocolates, and they are all correct. So if you have it the same as me, that means that you learn easily. And if you have like more questions, go back to the video and see the rules of this present simple. Thank you for watching me, and I will see you in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye.